The intention for the program, Kids Draw Architecture, is really to bring the architects together with the general public audience. So AIA San Francisco is a member organization, and the Center for Architecture and Design reaches out to the general public audience. And so Kids Draw Architecture is the perfect space to bridge the dialogue, not just between AIA San Francisco architect members and the general public audience, but it also increases exposure to the younger audiences in the next generation to hopefully enter the profession.
David Bushnell was my best friend from college and business partner for nearly 30 years. He was the original architect for the Bushnell Center. It's named in his honor. He unfortunately passed in 2018 in the middle of the design phase. I think it's a perfect place to host Kids Draw Architecture. We have the existing LEED certified high school right here. We have the new Bushnell Center and the courtyard space in between that joins these two facilities.
We really value our partnership with AIA. They are a great creative partner who really seems to understand our vision of how to make craft and design concepts accessible throughout the city. We also really rely on them for their expertise in architecture, which is just so fundamental to making meaningful, memorable learning experiences for all.
It's really about just bringing people together through a shared love of architecture and design and sort of appreciating all of the structures that we take for granted and how big a role they actually play in our lives and how impactful they can be. I think that really brings people together.
The kids were quiet, and they were very highly concentrated on not just their artwork, but I think observing and touching and feeling the buildings. And I don't think we do that as adults. We don't go up to a building and touch it. And I think it was a very different way of observing architecture in San Francisco, was a living, breathing building, and the interface with, the innocence of a child who's looking at it in a very artistic, poetic way.
I think it's really important for children as they observe the world around them to realize that it's made of different components. There's concrete, steel, plants. All of this influences how we feel in our heart. We have the built form, it coexists with nature. And to understand that all of these materials that surround us influence how we feel and what's our relationship to nature and other humankind. I think today was really about letting them experientially learn a different way of seeing what's around them. And I truly enjoyed that quite a bit today.
Everybody had a story about how architecture impacted them. And I thought that it was a really nice way to see how they interpreted buildings through their artwork. What will happen in the years to come when we become the Center for Architecture and Design is just unfolding. And I think we're all part of that journey, and we all have a story to tell. So I think that's what's going to be really important, is for us to all experience architecture and design and to share all those stories.